All right, we are set. Welcome everybody, Monday Night VIP Training. I am Tiffany Wagner. I have my good friend Megan Shaughnessy on with me tonight, and we are going to talk about what happens in your first 14 days promoting with Lavelle. As most of you know, it is absolutely free to join our company. There is nothing that we pay for here except for products, which you can get those for free too. We'll talk about that in a second. But there are no website fees. There are no hidden fees, monthly or yearly fees, no sales quotas. That's actually one of the big reasons that I started promoting, because as you probably hear from a lot of people, a lot of us did not start this business intending to actually make it a business. Just kind of happened because we fell in love with the products. But we have a business model that really revolves around the word free. And I love that about Lavelle. So it doesn't cost anything to join our company, but you have an awesome opportunity in your first 14 days to earn some really incredible bonuses. So Megan and I are going to talk about those a little bit tonight, and give some tips on how to earn those bonuses and kind of what we did when we started, to get this, what do we call it? To get the ripple flowing with this company. So Megan, I am going to turn it over to you. Can you talk a little bit about what hitting that promoter button looked like for you and why you decided to just kind of go for it?
Yeah, thanks for having me. Happy Monday, everybody. So when I first started thriving, I was a tired mom of two, first grade teacher. I saw a friend posting on Facebook, Rachel, and she literally said, that she was enjoying her children, she wasn't napping, and she was going on runs in the afternoon for fun. And I thought, oh my goodness, I'm not doing any of that. But mostly I was really intrigued by her being nice to her children. That wasn't me. I was, teaching all day. I would come home. Everybody knows that at 4 o'clock, teachers take naps. It's what we do. I was so tired. I would just tell my kids, like, play amongst yourselves. And I would nap on the couch, pop up, try to throw something on the table, which was usually chicken nuggets. And then I would start my evening routine of working out, being up all night because I took that nap. It was just like this vicious cycle of coffee, naps, and chaos. And I saw her posting about Thrive, and she said she had a couple samples, and I grabbed one. You guys, I took it all wrong. I didn't listen to her. She tried to connect me with Tiffany, and I totally just ignored all of her messages. But she sent me that sample, and I got to touch the products and see how they were. And so, one really important thing to me as somebody who has taken supplements my whole life, I wanted to see it. I wanted to taste the shake. I wanted to get to touch that sticker. Like, that was super new to me and different. So I sampled, I lied to her because I wanted everybody to feel good about themselves. So I told her it was just so much energy. I didn't need it right then. In all actuality, I didn't feel anything. And I thought, I can just head over to GNC and get what I need because that's where I go every month. But I kept watching. And this is the part that really intrigues me now, looking back. She kept posting and she kept talking to me about just everyday life, but she kept posting about Thrive. And I was watching and watching. And finally, after a couple of months, I thought, all right, fine. She's talking about it being an 8-week experience. So I jumped in and I ordered a month, took it wrong still. But guess what, guys? That little sticker, there it is, right? I had it on my arm, and my mom and sister saw it one day and they said, what are you doing? And we don't do things alone. So we're going to need that, whatever it is. I said, oh, this little thing, I guess it's supposed to give me energy and, help my appetite. And I haven't really napped, I guess. And they said, well, we're going to need it. And so my sister and my mom ordered Thrive using my link. I didn't even know I had a link, but Rachel said, you have a link, and we're going to hook your mom and your sister up with some Thrive and it'll be great. And I said, awesome, whatever that means, just send it to them. And they had incredible stories, you guys, in the first few days. My mom was like, my knees don't hurt anymore. My sister was like, I just, danced up the stairs after teaching all day. She was a Phi Ed teacher. And, we really were like, wow, this is crazy. It still wasn't awesome for me, but watching their stories kind of validated that I needed to take it right. So I did. And I remember right after I started to kind of take it correctly, after a couple of days, I didn't nap. I didn't die without coffee. And I was starting to be nice to my kids. It was about the 10th day that I remember thinking, I just played with my little guy on the floor, which never happens. I touched my own carpet. That's what I like to say. Nobody sits on their own carpet by choice, right? Unless you're feeling super happy. And I just remember thinking, that's crazy. I think I told Rachel, and I think the next day I said, Pull, I have another friend who's going to need this too, Rachel, because I told her I don't nap anymore. And she said, well, you have 2 referrals and you're thriving for free. I was like, what? That's incredible. I will tell you, in all my episodes of going to GNC, I never got anything for free. I think I would try to go on there like gold day and get 20% off, but that was it. And so free Thrive, what? And literally the next time I got Thrive, it was on my doorstep and I just paid shipping. And she said, you're getting free Thrive, which is incredible as a customer. But guess what? If your new friend orders, you're not going to get any more than just your free Thrive, which is great. It's great, Megan. There is some commission that's going to be had, and I'll just get that because you're a customer and I'm a promoter. Just so you know, the difference is a paycheck. I get a paycheck and you're just going to refer people, and you'll still be a customer and you're going to love your Thrive. And I was like, no, that's not going to happen. What's this going to cost me? And she said, nothing. And so really for me, I've never done direct sales before, but I thought, can't hurt, might help. I'll take that commission because at the time I needed more shakes and more Thrive because I was, passing it out like candy at that point. And so that simple piece, number one, thriving for free, was huge. And I still to this day, when people are loving their Thrive, I say, who can you think of that, has aches in their knees or their back, that, takes a nap every day at 4 o'clock, that, doesn't have great digestion anymore after kids, that's moody. I was super moody, and let's get you thriving for free, because it was really the catalyst for me. Once I clicked that promoter button, Rachel said, if you get 2 customers and 2 promoters, you're going to get your first bonus. 2 customers on auto ship. Well, I already had that, but I just needed 2 more, and 2 promoters getting a pack. Well, my sister was loving it. She wanted to click promoter. So it was easy, it was easy for me to have that conversation. Which one do you want to do? Because it was free. I didn't feel like I was tricking somebody into trying that promoter piece. It was free. What did they have to lose, right? And so I got that VIP 800, which I still will say was my belief check, right? So it landed in my back office, which was cloud-based. Looked like money back there, but I wasn't really sure. And I remember thinking, is that for real? I just did that literally with my phone next to my kids on the couch and my voice, because I was voice texting everybody I knew. And I thought that was incredible. And, you can do that twice. You can get your VIP 800 and then VIP 800 again and get your 1600. I only got one, but those 2 weeks, you guys, thinking back, was just such a snowball and such a great opportunity for me to see what this company was all about. That, our auto ships are simple. People can cancel at any time. If you're signing up as a promoter, there's no commitment, no requirements, no minimal sales. It just is like a chance for you to make those bonuses, for you to be a part of something bigger. And I loved that. And for me, that belief check was so powerful that then I turned around to every person who started thriving with me and had those stories, right? I'm collecting their stories. I was like, well, maybe you should click promoter and work on this bonus, because there are more people who need this product. And the company wants us to share, and they're giving us, these rewards because people are having incredible stories. And so not only is the VIP important in those first 2 weeks, but it's also important to realize that then our job, even my job now, is to just turn around and help other people get that first bonus, because it truly is that belief, that place that you'll realize how special Lavelle is. So thanks for letting me share, Tiffany. And is there anything else you want me to touch on? I still think about that, you guys. I bought my kids fancy swimming lessons with that first check. I didn't cash it for at least 6 months, but it was amazing for me.
Well, and I love how you called it a belief check, because I do think that is a big belief piece for people. We've all heard the horror stories from direct sales and, network marketing, and we've all got that uncle's friend who got burned and whatever. And so to come into this and hear it doesn't cost a thing to join our company. You can help 4 people thrive and earn $660 on $800 in sales. That sounds too good to be true to me. I don't really know how that can work. And then it happens and you get that check. And like you said, it just kind of solidifies that belief. My story is a little bit different than Megan's. I actually took my sample correctly right out of the gate. Felt amazing right out of the gate. And, but before I started thriving, our financial situation was not the best. And so my husband and I knew that we would have to refer our 2 people so that we could thrive for free to continue. So again, that is another, I mean, I will stand by that for the rest of my life, that thrive for free, refer to thrive for free is like the best thing our company has. So we knew we were going to do that. It was actually my husband that started looking into things a little bit deeper and said, I know how these things work. Somebody's going to get a kickback on those referrals. If it doesn't cost anything, why wouldn't it be you? Why would we leave money sitting on the table? And so he was the one that actually encouraged me to click that promoter button. I clicked it with no thoughts of actually making a business out of this. Just let's, get our 2 referrals. Let's collect some commission on that and we'll be good to go, right? But like Megan said, you start thinking about all these other people that can use the benefits that you have. And when somebody new comes in, I like to have them make 3 lists. That first list is tell me your favorite benefit that you have from Thrive. Who else do you know that needs that benefit? Whether it's the energy, whether it's the mood support, whether it's, being happy enough to sit on your own carpet with your kids, what is it? And who do you know that needs it? Let's make that list. The second list is who do you know that could use this business opportunity? Maybe they need, some extra money for a car payment or rent payment or mortgage payment. Maybe they want to take their family on vacation. Any little bit helps. Who do you know that could use some extra income for, in the month? That's your second list. And the third list is who do you know that trusts you? And I laugh every time I say this because it's so ridiculous, but in reality, who would you call if you got thrown in jail? Who's going to come bail you out, right? The people that trust you the most, that if you called them up and said, hey, let's do this together, they'd say, all right, if it's not going to cost me anything, I'll do this with you. So those are the 3 lists. And, in this business, it's a people business. And I like to tell people, we need people to know, like, and trust us. Whether they know, like, and trust us in real life, people that we have actually met and had relationships with, in the past, or on social media. We can get to know people on social media. We can get to like people on social media and even potentially trust them on social media, right? But that's key to this business. They need to know, like, and trust you. So when you're making your list, think about those people, think about, why they need either the products or the business, and, do they know, like, and trust you? And let's start reaching out to them. One thing Megan mentioned when she was talking about when she did that sample and Rachel was trying to get her on the phone with me, this is the second piece of advice that I always give to new promoters is third-party validation is huge. Whether it's, back in the beginning, it was 3-way calls, right? We have started to kind of do more of the 3-way messaging, which we're totally good with. And for those of you that maybe haven't done those types of things yet, you need to find a different way to offer third-party validation. Sharing stories from the fan page. That's one of the first places I send new people is go check out that fan page. We have so many stories that are shared on there on a daily basis. Our company has a YouTube channel with so many, not only Thrive experiences, but also, 60 seconds to success series where, especially for brand new promoters, going on there and listening to 1-minute clips of people that have had success in this business and the things that they're tried and true telling you to do. I think that's huge. But third-party validation is a key component to this business. And I don't know why, I think about, back in the beginning, Megan and I both had people real close to us that started with us right away. But we also had a lot of people close to us that kind of watched and thought it's too good to be true. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to get on the next fad, whatever it was. And after hearing or seeing that third-party validation, have jumped on board and joined us, and they're loving their experience, possibly even loving the business, depending on which way they came in. So that is what I had. Megan, do you have any closing thoughts? If we're just talking about those first 2 weeks when people get started, do you have any other thoughts on or tips for anybody?
No, I think it's just a really great reminder for all of us that if you have customers who are loving their Thrive experience, to just remind them that they can thrive for free. And as simple as, have you considered ordering as a promoter? Right? And you can just say it that way. It doesn't have to be, have you considered being a promoter? That comes with some like stuff, that comes with some thoughts. But if you just say, have you considered ordering as a promoter? That opens the door. And I think, when you open the door for people to get more information, it's an easy decision. And that's the piece that is key, is just opening the door for them. And I think by asking the question and by being present on social media with those benefits of what we love about our business are two big key points to being helpful. I'm not great at that, but I see a lot of other promoters who are. Think about the things that we get to enjoy that other companies don't. Tiffany touched on it. It's free. We don't have any auto ships. We don't have to do any crazy charting or graphing. We literally have everything in our cloud. People actually make an income. We don't have to carry any products on hand. We can earn product for free. You literally can have zero expenses in your business and run a business that gives you a full-time income or part-time, whatever you want. And I think those benefits being talked about are so cool, because it just, there's an option for an opportunity for people. And I think asking the question and sharing those benefits loud and proudly is going to be key for all of us, because once you kind of get, a hint of that, like I did, it seems simple and it seems fun. And that's the part I think that's so cool, is that everyday people want to try Thrive because they want to feel better. And then everyday people want to share it with their friends and family. And that's when it's really cool. That's when the businesses grow and they do incredible things for families.
Absolutely. And I love how you said you're collecting stories. When you were talking about that piece, I thought, man, we are story collectors. And that's the cool thing about what we do here is, being able to see people that we're close with, having their lives changed, whether it's physically, mentally, financially, whatever piece of that is. Our company tagline is helping others live the life they deserve. And doesn't that just encompass everything that we do here? It's so fun. So awesome. Real quick, before we sign off, I like to really focus on the first 14 days, because the first 14 days, we really just want to, we want you to be focused on earning those VIP bonuses. But we do have a Maui Gym bonus. If you and your team collectively hit $4,000 in sales in your first 30 days, Lavelle is going to reward you with your choice of a real sweet pair of Maui Gym sunglasses. That's the first rank of the company, you guys, 4K. Second rank is 12K. And I'm just gonna lay it out here and tell you that is my favorite rank of the company. Second rank of the company is where you can start earning the auto bonus, and you can start earning lifestyle getaways. And that's another thing that really sets Lavelle apart, Megan. When I came into this, I thought, okay, it's direct sales. It's just the people at the very top of the company that are earning the trips and earning the cars and all that. Doesn't really seem achievable. And I was literally blown away that ours is at the second rank of the company. I would dare to say the best auto bonus program in the industry.
I don't know too many people who drive vehicles from other companies, but I know a lot, right? In our teams, which is cool.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So of course there are more ranks, on top of that, but we like to focus on really, getting people in with that fast start, helping them turn around and earning their fast start bonuses, helping their customers thrive for free. And then it just kind of grows from there. So I want to thank everybody for jumping on with us tonight. Thank you so much for joining me tonight, Megan. And to Amber, I think she's on here somewhere yet. Thank you so much for having us. And we will be back. not us, not me and Megan, but somebody, another 200K will be back here next Monday, same time with the same link for some more tips. All right, have a good night, everybody.